Hello, dears, how are you? There are different types of people in the world. Some of the people are very tough guys, and the thick skinned people. Insulting somebody, humiliating somebody, or being insulted or humiliated, it does not matter much to them at all because they are tough guys. On the other hand, there are people who are somewhat sensitive. These people are a bit sensitive, and for that reason, every time they get a kind of insult or humiliation, it keeps them in the pain, in the trouble for a long period of time. Every time they remember, even after plenty of years has gone, these people will be feeling the pain of that. So, in that case, it is very important that these people in particular they learn to immunize themselves. They need to preempt the insults, being insulted upon or being humiliated. So, keeping in view this thing, we have made it a topic of our discussion today, and we are going to discuss about how this can be done. It is like protecting yourself from the feelings of humiliation and protecting yourself from the feelings of insult involves a combination of self awareness and emotional regulation and effective communication as well. So, the three of these things. The first one is self awareness, which is needed. Number two, it is the self regulation, which is needed here. Number three, it is the effective communication, which is needed here. So, then here are certain strategies to preempt and immunize ourselves from the insults, from the humiliations. The first thing is self awareness and emotional regulation. Once we are once we have decided that no more insults, no more humiliations at all, so that is the self awareness and emotional regulation which is needed to understand and practice. First of all, self reflection. Number one, understand your values means what is important in my life, and this is understand your values and boundaries and triggers. Recognize what makes you feel insulted and recognize what makes you feel humiliated. Now, the second thing is emotional awareness. Emotional awareness. Be mindful of your emotions and how they impact your reaction. Be mindful of your emotions and how they impact your reactions. Important. The third is grounding techniques. Practice relaxation methods like deep breathing, like meditation, or physical exercises to manage stress and to manage emotions. So that was the self awareness and the emotional regulation. Now, the second thing is communication and boundary setting. Communication and boundary setting. That is the next step And it says, first of all, assertive communication, as not only the communication but the assertive communication. How? By express your needs, express your feelings, and express your boundaries. Express your needs, your feelings, and your boundaries clearly, respectfully, and assertively. So that is the number one thing to be done. The second is use I statements. Using the I statements instead of blaming others, express your feelings by using the I statement, like I felt insulted when this happened, instead of using the you statement and keep blaming and accusing other people. It is far better that if at all the I statement is used. Use I statements instead of blaming others. Express your feelings using I statement. So that is the second point of communication and boundary setting. And now the third point is practice active listening. Practice of what? Of active listening. Listen carefully to others. Listen carefully to others and respond thoughtfully to avoid miscommunication. Miscommunication is a big problem. That is why many of the people are seen later on talking, I don't mean it. I don't mean it. So, to be able to protect ourselves from a situation like this one, the right thing is listen carefully. Listen carefully to others and respond thoughtfully to avoid miscommunication. So that was the second segment of our today's talk, which dealt with the communication and boundary setting. Now we are going to talk about building resilience and building self-esteem. Building of resilience on the one hand and building of the self-esteem on the other hand. How can it be done? So there are 4 points to that. The point number one is develop a growth mindset. Developing a growth mindset that is focus on learning from experiences and from setbacks as well. So that is develop a growth mindset. How can it be developed? It is by focusing on learning from the experiences and the setbacks. That is how we can develop a growth mindset. Now the second point here is that is about cultivate self compassion. Cultivating the self compassion. Treat yourself with a kindness, with a understanding, and with a patience as well. Treating yourself with a kindness, with the understanding, and with the patience as well. So that is surround yourself with the positivity. Surrounding yourself with the positivity. Spend time with the sportive people. Spending of the time with the sportive people who uplift and respect you. Spending time with the sportive people who uplift you and who respect you as well. So now the fourth and the last point is practice gratitude. How can it be practiced? Reflect on things you are thankful for. Reflecting on the things you are thankful for, no matter how small this thing is. To help maintain a positive outlook, we must be practicing the gratitude. And the best way to practice it is that is shifting your focus from what you lack to what you have. Shifting of your focus from what you lack to what you have. So that is how we can be practicing the gratitude. Now there are certain other additional tips as well. That is reframe negative experiences. Reframing of negative experiences. Try to find opportunities for learning and growth. Try to find opportunities for learning and growth in difficult situations. Trying to find opportunities for learning and growth in the difficult situation. That is how we can reframe negative experiences. Reframing of negative experiences by trying to find opportunities for learning and growth in difficult situations. Now the second is seeking of sport, seek sport, and that is talk to trusted friends, talk to a trusted family member, or talk to a trusted therapist about what experiences, about your experiences, and about your feelings as well. Now the third and the last, you know additional tip is the third and the last additional tip is that, practice forgiveness. Practicing of forgiveness, that is let go of grudges, letting go of grudges, and forgive yourself and forgive others as well, to release negative emotions. It is really important that the negative emotions are, released, and it can only be done by letting go of grudges and letting go of the resentments and learning to forgive other people. Now, please remember that protecting yourself from feelings of humiliation, protecting yourself from the feelings of humiliation, that is that is protecting yourself from the feelings of humiliation or feelings of insult, is an ongoing process. Be patient, be kind, and be compassionate with yourself as you develop those strategies. I think that it is very important indeed that we do succeed in protecting ourselves, that we do protect ourselves from the humiliation, from the insult, and that is so much important indeed. We, those people who are a bit sensitive, our today's talk is highly useful and highly beneficial. So that is all from me today. Thank you very much.